In the news tonight, the Alliance for Change calls for an independent top-quality investigation into corruption allegations at the Guyana Police Force.
This latter, instead of seeking to launder monies via its reputable police force credit union, or to get contracts for personal pecuniary greed, must direct their minds on how to solve the prevalent gun violence, murders and robberies, and the slaughter of our people in the roads of Guyana.
An opposition and VP Jack Deo clash over corruption in the awarding of contracts to friends and family.
Guyanese must understand the scale of this corruption crisis in public procurement.
Those officers suspected to be involved in corruption at the Guyana Police Force should be asked to go on leave forthwith, says former Minister of Public Security and Member of Parliament Kemraj Ramjatan. Speaking at the party's weekly press conference, Ramjatan said the Alliance for Change is urging the government to have an independent top-quality investigation to be done immediately.
It seems with all the allegations being hurled around and the documents to support them in the social media from whistleblowers, that the top posts of the Guyana Police Force are highly coveted, not because of a desire to serve and protect, but because these top posts open doors to extraordinary power and riches. What is worse is that the PPP government wants it that way all the same. In view of the billions of US dollars coming in from an oil sector, our police at the bottom must not remain understaffed, underpaid, and under-equipped. Nor at the top must they be so wrongly focused. This latter, instead of seeking to launder monies via its reputable police force credit union, or to get contracts for personal pecuniary greed, must direct their minds on how to solve the prevalent gun violence, murders and robberies, and the slaughter of our people in the roads of Guyana. In view of these appalling, disgraceful developments in the police force, the Alliance for Change urges government to immediately have an independent top-quality investigation be done in relation to what happened, how come so much monies have gotten into the hands of these officers, and how were the contracts awarded. Those suspected to be involved must be asked to go on leave forthwith, lest they interfere and pervert the investigation.
He said the Guyana Police Force is an important and mandatory institution in any democracy.
Our Guyana Police Force should therefore be a bastion of the best and brightest talent, which will keep elected government in check and ensure a wise and uncorrupted governance. The AFC also advises that the top echelons suspected to be involved must not be recommending any promotions at this time. Others untainted should do the recommendations and be the recommenders. If these suspects' recommendations are acted on, they will constitute or perceived to be rigged appointments, favoritism, and undeserving professional advancement.
An investigation is currently ongoing in the Guyana Police Force into allegations of corruption. Deputy Commissioner of Police Acting Calvin Brutus is on the probe by the Special Organized Crime Unit.
Extra lime, lemon, and you will agree. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra. And when we drinking, drink extra. And when we drinking, drink extra. When we drinking, drink extra. Hey, well if you're in the party or line, I don't like it from the first time. When you see the two, they combine. It's a drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and igloo ice cream. Go old school with Fluty Popsicle. Classic flavors and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
The People's National Congress Reform today said that Vice President Barra Jagdeo is training himself to give the impression to the Guyanese people that he is now aware of the rampant corruption in the awarding of contracts. At his weekly press conference on Thursday, the Vice President said that government agencies and officials, particularly if they are in positions of influence to steer the contract, must declare their interests. This as he made reference to the much talked about awarding of contracts to family, friends, and influences of some officials, especially within the regions. Today at the PNCR press conference, party chairman and opposition member of parliament, Sherwin Holder, reading the party's statement, said the opposition has been highlighting this issue to the nation for over 3 years now.
Jagdeo cannot claim he hasn't heard because, as is known, he listens to all of them or has his staff transcribe them for his bedtime reading. So for him to admit at his quarantine outreach on Tuesday that most contracts are going to a small set of families and friends is a total political sham to attempt to fool the public that he is now up to speed on this matter. But the Guyanese people are not fools. Everybody knows that only family, friends, and public officials who are involved in these widespread acts of corruption are PPP connected, PPP appointed, or PPP by membership. Guyanese must understand the scale of this corruption crisis in public procurement. Since the PPP took office in August 2020, we are talking about hundreds of billions of dollars worth in fraudulent acts and transactions. Moreover, we are talking about a relatively small group of people channeling these hundreds of billions of dollars into their own pockets and more than likely into funding the PPP party machinery.
Further, Holder noted that corruption in the awarding of contracts is a PPP political business.
Furthermore, Jagdeo and the PPP are in the habit of calling on the opposition and others to provide evidence of discrimination, corruption, and other government bad acts. Well, he himself claims to have growing evidence of corruption in contract award. Beyond the empty rhetoric about cracking down on the perpetrators and his fake moral outrage, no one expects him or the PPP to take any serious action. Corruption in the award of contracts is a PPP political and business operation. Expect more empty rhetoric from Jagdeo on this and other issues as elections draw closer.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.